Good evening, guys. So today, this is a class for web developer, and we are going to discuss about the topic for WordPress backup. So what I did the last time was that we discussed it in front of the class. However, I wasn't able to record it, so I personally apologize. So this is like a retake, okay, like a take two on how we can have or back up a website. So I would like to give you the presentation that I did. So it's really just a simple presentation of PowerPoint. First, to know what is the importance of backing up a website. So yun ang pinakauna natin munang gagawin, okay? So maintindihan kung bakit nga ba natin binabackup ang website, okay? So let me just pull up my PowerPoint here, and here we go. So what we're going to discuss is website backup and why website backup is important. So first of all, this is serve as a preventive measure. So when you say preventive measures, say for example, you encounter a lot of problem with your website, tapos ka na, kumbaga, sa paggawa ng website, and then bigla kang nagkaroon ng problem, biglang nagkaroon ng mga coding, fatal error, 500 error, nahack yung website mo. So, you have your backup to restore it agad-agad para mabalik yung dati before it happened, before na-ruin yung website. So, that's how it is served as a preventive measure. Okay? Now, next is resolution. Most of the time, backing up a website is like a resolution as well. So, as mentioned a while ago, okay, kapag ka na-hack yung website mo, of course, yung content, hindi mo na mapapakinabangan kasi yung malware niya or yung files mo, puro na malware yan. Puro na siya, kumbaga, viruses. Sino ba naman ang gustong magkaroon ng website or mag-visit ng website na puro virus, diba? So, you cannot allow that to happen. And if that happens, alright, you have a resolution that is for you to back up. You have the backup of your website, and in just one click, alright, you can just restore everything that you have before the hacking happened. So, one of the major factor na na-experience ko, okay, during my web developing career, until now actually, there are a lot of customers na lagi na lang silang na-hack. Bakit nga ba sila na-hack? Kumatanong ko lang. So, may mga bagay na ginagawa kasi sila. One is they don't have any CAPTCHA. Pangalawa is they have like a big website. Minsan trip lang ng mga hackers, or minsan may nakukuha silang benefits. Like what they do is that get all of the information of their customers inside the website. Okay, that's one. And pangalawa is they would like to get the content of the website. So that's how the hackers do when it comes to, getting information of their customers or their target. So, no to hackers, it says. So, kahit na nahack na yung website mo, don't worry. You still have a backup. So, kaya mo na siyang ibalik sa dati before the hacking happens. So, most of the time, okay, the hackers hack several websites on the daily basis. That's correct. The hackers gain the control over the website. Once na hack kasi yan, okay, magigain control na sila sa iyong website. So, we don't want that to happen, right? And this may result in losing the data of the website. That is correct. Mawawala talaga yung data ng website mo. So, the content itself, consider it gone. Kasi ang ginawa ng mga hackers is to put malware, to put viruses, until hindi mo na siya mapakinabangan. But, they don't know that you have the backup, then they can just, easily restore it. So, minsan, eto din, disaster happens. May mga customer din na sometimes they deleted accidentally the files kasi madalas nagbabawas sila ng content sa disk usage nila sa cPanel, or nagbabawas sila ng content sa website nila kasi masyado ng yung performance nila very slow na. Sometimes it results to a disaster, like losing all of the content of your website. So we don't want that to happen, right? So kaya tayo nagba-backup daily, okay? So, why back up a website? Backing up the website is very important as the owner must not take risk of losing their business. Of course, ang website ay business yan. So as much as possible, you back them up daily, lalo na kapag tapos ka ng mag-backup ng website. And for you to starting your business from scratch is not as easy thing to keep the security of the data that is available. Yes, kapag ka kasi wala ka ng backup, guys, remember that you will need to start from scratch. Grabe, napakatrabaho kaya maggawa ng website, di ba? So, we don't want that to happen. That's why I'm here in front of you, okay, to teach you how you can back up the website and also to restore it. Now, let's get started. I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks, okay, how you can back up the website. But this is, remember, okay, take note guys that this is a manual backup. So may mga tinatawag silang migration, all-in-one migration or mga plugins sa WordPress na kaya nang mag-backup using that. I'm not an expert to that, to be honest, okay? Hindi ko nagawang mag-backup ng website using yung mga plugins and everything. So I'll try and research about that. If you have some questions on how we can use that, okay, I'll try and do some research. But what I'm going to teach you right now is to do the manual backup. So now let's go to our step on how we can back up a website. So imagine guys, you already have a website created. So say for example, I have a website done. So what I'm going to do is to log in to my website. Okay, and I would really love to have this website of mine being back up kasi ayokong mawala to, ayokong magkaroon ng problema. Gusto ko magkaroon lang ng backup para in case in the future, you know, I know what to do or I can just easily restore it so that I won't lose anything. So as you can see right here, I have like a test website that I created. So first thing that we need to do is to back it up. So how can we back up a WordPress website? So all we need to do, if you have like a cPanel, just log into your cPanel. So I'm just going to log in here. All right, so just 1 second. All right, so now that I have the cPanel up, the next thing that I need to do is go to the File Manager. So Coach, bakit po File Manager? File Manager is where all of this data of your website is stored, okay? So lahat ng ginagawa mo dyan, itong picture na to, itong services na to, itong button na to, itong mga text na to, nagre-reflect yan lahat dito sa ating File Manager. And especially if you have the primary domain name, kung ito ang gamit mo, okay, it will go directly to this public_HTML. So, Coach, bakit po public_HTML? Yan ang default na lalagyan ng mga files natin or ng mga cPanel natin or website, to be exact. So, kaya cPanel or dun tayo sa public_HTML. Now, may mga folders ako dito na for subdomain name. And what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to back up itong jchapche.com. And then later on, I'm going to show you how we can restore it, okay? Let's see. Palitan na lang natin. Ito na lang yung gawin natin. Let's do test, okay? Test.jchapche.com. Ito yung iba-backup natin na website because I would like to use this one para pwede natin siyang i-delete mamaya. Tapos i-restore natin. So now, paano ko malolocate yung test na yan? So all I need to do is go to my control panel and go to my file manager. Once I'm on my file manager, I'm going to check for the folder that named test. Test kasi ito yung subdomain ko. Yan, test. So pupunta ako ngayon sa test. Okay, ito yung laman niya. As you can see, mag-start yan sa QIDB and makikita mo dito WP active, WP kasi gawa siya sa WordPress. So for me to back it up, I'm just going to delete this because that is just a test backup. Okay, I'm going to select all, click on select all, and then on the top left corner of the screen, you're gonna see this compress. Okay, so that is what we are going to click on. And always choose the tar archive. So you need to click on this one and then hit compress. So the backup will take up like 2 to 3 minutes or 2 to 5 minutes. So we're just gonna wait for this one until it back up. Then we're gonna move for the other backup that we need to save as well. Because not only that you need to save the file manager or the content itself, but you also need to work or you also need to save the database. So, coach, bakit kailangan pati yung database? Kasi doon lahat nakalagay lahat ng login mo. So, one cannot function without the other. Kung hindi mo mababackup yung isa, kung ang nabackup mo lang ay content, hindi yan gagana, okay? You need to have them both. Okay? So, we need to back up the database as well as the content. So, as you can see right now on my screen, na-backup ko na lahat ng content ng aking website. So, ito na siya. Every folder here is included. So, I'm just going to close this. And paano ko makikita kung nasan siya? Ito siya. Yung qidb.tar. Now, since na-backup ko na siya, I would like to save it. Save it on my computer or my USB or my drive para safe siya sa lugar. Kasi, di mo malalaman nakapag-backup ka nga pero in-stay mo lang siya dito. Eh, paano pag na-hack ka? Eh, di wala din, di ba? So, you need to copy this or just download it. Okay, and it will automatically download into your file. Just select the file right here and then click on download, okay? Ayan, download. So, as you can see now, nagda-download na siya. Di ko alam kung ilan yung kaya niyang i-download here or ano yung MBP niya or ano niya, yung MB niya. So, ito yung size niya. While we are downloading it, okay, on my computer, let's go now to the other database that I'm pertaining to na kailangan nating i-backup, okay? The first one is the content. Next one is the PHP MyAdmin or yung database, okay? Alright, so now we're going to go to MySQL database. So, sa MySQL database, guys, dito nakalagay kung ano yung mga databases mo. So, titignan kasi natin dito kung ano ba yung database ng aking Wordpress, kung ano ba yung pangalan niya. Kasi if you go right here, okay, on the cPanel, on the PHP MyAdmin, kasi dito nakalagay yung mga username, malilito ka kasi ang dami-daming nakalagay na username, ang dami, parang very complicated to know kung alin ba dun ang kailangan nating i-backup. So, while still loading, okay, let's wait for it. So, ito yung itsura ng MySQL database. Dito mo makikita na getchapche, underscore WordPress 1, WordPress 3, WordPress 3B, WordPress 3.5. So, ang dami niya, di ba? So, paano mo malalaman kung nasan dito yung test? Oh, di ba? Ang hirap. Paano nga ba natin malalaman? Don't worry, guys. I'm going to teach you how. So, let's go back to your file manager. Since we need to know kung ano yung database name ng ating iba-backup sa databases, okay? Go back to File Manager and go back to Test. Now, look for the word that says wp-config. So, it spells as ito, wp-config.php. Yan yung pupuntahan natin, okay? So, ito siya. So, now I'm going to search for it. Ito siya. Okay? Just right-click on the mouse. Just right-click, okay? Hover your mouse, then right-click, then click on Edit. So, once we click on Edit, ito, click mo lang yan, makikita mo na dito yung information ng WordPress mo. There's a lot of it, but just focus on this one. Ayan. So, yung pag may nakita kang ganito na DB name, sabi niya, okay, ito yung database mo. Just copy this one. Okay, make sure that you do not delete anything kasi pag may na-delete kang isa dyan, pag may na-delete kang comma, space, everything, it will ruin your website. So, kumbaga, mahihirapan ka nang hanapin kung ano ba yung nagkamali ka or saan ka ba nagkamali, ganun. Kasi minsan, di ba, ang hirap malaman kung saan tayo nagkamali. Alright, so now that we have the WordPress 3, ito yung ating username database, titignan na natin siya ngayon doon sa MySQL natin. So, going back right here, ito siya. WordPress 3, right? WordPress 3, copy and paste. Yan lang. Ito siya. So, very good. Meron siya dito. Now, let's go back to PHP My Admin, okay? Just click on the cPanel. So, hahanapin natin siya kung saan natin iba-backup, okay? Since nahanap natin na meron nga siyang database, this is not where we are going to back up the database name, ha? Inahanap lang natin kung nasan yung database, kung nag-i-exist ba siya, okay? Now, click on this, the cPanel. Go back to what you have before or earlier, and then look for PHP My Admin. So, you can just type it in, PHP My Admin, ayan. And then, click on this one. So, dito naka-store yung iyong databases. Lahat ng ginawa mo nandito. Lahat ng WordPress, lahat ng mga about sa website mo, andito yon. So, this is what we need to back up second, alright? Aside from the content of the website itself. So, let me just load this one. It's kind of loading, getting, pakabagal niya. Right, let's wait. And let's check as well while it's loading, ha. Check natin yung ating downloads. Oh, ang tagal, di ba? Ganyan katagal talaga mag-backup, guys. Just be patient. Alright? So, it's much better for you to wait and have some backup like a preventive measures instead na saglit ka lang nag-backup tapos wala din naman, di ba? Mahirap. So, you really need to have like have a patience when it comes to being a web developer. Okay? So, ito na siya. Ayun na, nag-load na ang ating PHP My Admin. So, earlier, hinanap natin kung nasaan ba yung PHP My Admin or yung database name ng ating test.jechapche.com, okay? And we found out na eto siya, Jechapche WordPress 3. So, hahanapin natin kung ngayon kung nasaan itong database na to. So, eto siya. Eto 3B to, ha. See the difference? May B siya. Eto ay WordPress, WordPress 3 lang. So, what we are going to do is to click this one. Just click on the underlined word or the structure. Okay, once you click on it, you can see right here that there's a lot of options. Okay, wag mo nang isa-isahin yan kasi that's okay. It's like a table of this website, okay? Yung pagkakasunod ng website na to ay may kita mo dito. Alright, so just ignore that, then click on export. Okay? Export mo lang siya, wala ka nang dapat iselect all, diretso ko na sa export. Now, it says here, quick display on the minimal option. Just click on format SQL, then click on go. Alright, so nakikita mo na siya dito sa baba. Meron na siyang Jechapche WordPress or WRDP3. So, yung WordPress, madali lang siyang nag-load up. Okay? And hindi mo na siya kailangang i-download pa. Hindi kagaya nung content kanina na kailangan i-download mo pa. Ito, diretso na talaga siya sa computer mo. Now, I would like to save both of this one sa much better na location. Okay, so let me just create a folder. Alright, para mamaya madali na lang natin siyang hanapin. So, I'm just going to create it under desktop. Say for example, I created my backup for test. Okay, so hold on. Ayan, my backup test. And then, what I'm going to do right here is to just drag and drop lang naman tayo eh. Click mo to, tapos dito, drag mo lang. Ayan. Okay, so click mo to, punta mo dito, tapos drag mo lang. And masisave na siya dito. Ayan, moving na siya. So, ito yung kailangan mong gawin as well. So, syempre, kailangan mong maging safe. Hindi naman tayo pwedeng kung saan-saan lang nakalagay yung backup natin. Mamaya kung saan-saan natin nalagay, hindi na natin mahanap, di ba? So, you need to make sure that you back it up on a safer place. Kagaya ng puso mo. Alright, so once we already have this backup, sirain na natin ngayon yung website. Tapos i-restore natin So, eto na yung backup mo. Successfully created ang backup. So, yan lang yon guys. Yan lang yon. Now, the next thing that we need to know is paano pag dumating sa point na talagang nasira yung website mo. Tapos, kailangan mo na siyang i-backup or kailangan mo na siyang i-restore. Don't worry guys, okay? Kasi tuturuan ko kayo kung paano i-restore yan. Kung paano mo ilalagay yan doon sa WordPress mo, paano mo mapapagana ulit yung website mo, okay? So, next that we need to do is to delete. So, assume natin na dinelete natin yung file, okay? Ito, sisirain ko to. Gagawa ako ng folder. So, just name it Sunbox, okay? Select all ko lang to guys. Then, unclick ko yan. Lagay ko dito. Once na nilagay ko dyan sa sandbox na yan, wala nang mag-a-appear na website dito guys. Ayan na. Ito na yung magiging itsura niya. Meaning, for example, ganito na, nasira na yung website natin. Hala, ano nang gagawin natin? Don't worry, okay? We will need to just restore the website and then we can get it up and running again. But, since that we are doing like a restoration, gusto ko i-remove din to. I-remove din natin to kasi meron naman tayong import eh. So, you don't have to worry, okay? Kailangan lang natin siyang i-delete itong 3B na to. So, let's see if we can have this deleted. Okay. So, we cannot delete it here on the MyPHP admin, but we can delete it here on the MySQL database. Ayan. Delete natin siya dito ngayon sa MySQL database. So, a while ago, we have the Chapter WordPress 3. Ayan. So, kakopy lang natin yan. And then, hanapin natin siya. Ito siya. Okay. So, this is the one that we are working on. So, what you're going to do is to delete it. So, click mo yung delete. Okay. Huwag niyong gagawin to ha. Ito lang yung for test lang natin to. Delete permanently kasi meron naman tayong backup. Okay, so yan, na-delete na siya. My God, wala na talagang website to. Check natin Ayan na siya, wala na talaga siyang website. So now that we have like the deleted files, okay, i-assume natin na wala na talaga siya. Wala na din yung database niya dito. Now, let's go ahead and restore it. Okay, let's go back from the beginning. So, since kanina na nag-start tayo, okay, assuming na nasira na yung website mo and everything, okay, let's go back from the beginning, which is to restore now, okay? The next topic that we are going to do, take note, is how to restore. Now, since we have the backup, gusto kong i-restore to, ibalik sa dati yung website na nasira, ito. Alright, the first thing that you need to do, guys, is go to File Manager again. Yes, File Manager po tayo. Always, the first step is File Manager. Now, kanina, nagpunta tayo sa public_HTML and we'll look for the test. If this is already deleted, okay, you can just create a folder and just rename it test. Okay? Alright, perfect. So, yan na. So, assuming na nakapag-create na tayo ng file, alright, ng folder para sa ating domain name, what we are going to do is click on upload and select the file. Okay, let me just repeat it. So, here on the top corner of the screen, you can see here the select all. Sorry, hindi pala select all. And then you will see here an option, okay guys, that you can click on upload. So once you click on upload, it will ask you kung ano yung file na i-upload mo. Since that we are restoring a file, just click on select file and select natin yung content ng ating website. So nilagay ko siya kanina sa desktop, 'di ba? Okay, and then my backup test. And then click lang natin to. QIDB 3. And then, click on open. Ayan na. Mag-wait lang tayo kasi this will take a lot of time kasi. Ayan. So, 0% pa lang siya. While it's uploading, okay, you need to multitask as well para maging easy naman yung trabaho mo. So, balik tayo ngayon sa control panel. Huwag mong isasara to ha. Huwag mong isasara yan. Just go back to the older tab, which is dun sa cPanel main natin. And then go to MySQL databases. So, sa MySQL databases, okay, i-create natin to, okay? Yung particular na database na yan. So, MySQL database is where we can add or create an SQL or a database for your website. Ayan. So, what we are going to do right now is to create muna kung saan natin ilalagay yan. Kasi kapag bumalik tayo dun sa PHP My Admin kanina, wala na yung WordPress 3. So, i-recreate natin siya. So, recreate the database. Ayan. So, i-recreate natin to, okay? Go back here now sa MySQL database, and then it says here create new database. So I would like to still use the WordPress 3. Tama ba? Ayan. Copy ko lang to. Ayan, then 3. And then create database. So click mo lang to, create database. Yan, let's just wait for it. Okay. Alright, so medyo mabagal siya kasi hindi yun problema sa ating cPanel, but it's the problem with the internet. So I hope you can see this clearly. Okay, and don't worry guys, yung lahat ng tinuturo ko ngayon, okay, isa-send ko to sa inyo via helpful article para meron kayong documentation kung paano nyo, or susundan paano nyo i-back up using just the helpful article that I'm going to provide, okay? So, medyo matagal siya. Hayaan lang natin siya. I-visit natin yung ina-upload natin. I'm just going back here. And 40% na siya. Let me go back again to my SQL database. Okay, so let's just wait for it. Medyo matagal siya ngayon. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. So, let's just wait for it. Okay? Hold on. Hayaan mo lang siya kasi kapag ginalaw mo siya ng ginalaw yung dito, okay, baka masira pa yan. So, it's much better for us to wait for it to load. Okay. And then later on, okay, once it's created, it will show up here on the bottom. And let me just visit the other one. 50% na ito, ano pa lang, naglo-load pa siya. So, hold on. Okay. Ayaw pa rin niya mag-create. Ito WordPress B2 eh. Naglo-load pa rin siya sa end ko. And guys, if you would like to ask as well, you can actually change the database name. It doesn't have to be the same one. Okay, you can edit that like WordPress 2, 3, 4. Basta wala siyang kaparehas dito, okay? So, pwede mo siyang i-edit. Pwedeng pangalan mo, pwede yung ano, kahit anong gusto mo mangyari. Gusto mo pangalan ng ex mo, di ilagay mo. Kasi di ka pa nakaka-move on, di ilagay mo. Okay, so let me see. Let me just repeat kasi hindi siya nag-load properly. WordPress 3, okay. Let me just try again. Okay, yun. Minsan ka talaga kailangan i-cancel tapos i-recreate mo para mag-go through. Ayaw niya kanina. So, go back. Since it's already added as the database, okay, let's go back to the MySQL databases. Ang next na gagawin natin is to add user for your database. So, since na-recreate na natin to, done na siya, the next step that we need to do is add user database. Ayan. So, try ko na namang i-cancel to. Okay, ayan. Para mag-go through. Ayan, so ito na siya. Perfect. Oh, ayan na. 0 bytes. So, as you can see right here, guys, okay, sa privileged user, siya lang yung walang laman. Kasi nga, hindi pa tayo nakakapag-create ng user. Ito pa lang yung next step natin. Add user for your database. Okay? So, next thing that we need to do, same page tayo dun sa MySQL database. Scroll down ka lang. Okay? And then, eto na siya. MySQL user, add new user. Okay? Pag sinabing add new user, it should be the same. Okay? Ano mo lang to, copy mo lang to. Alright, then just paste it here. Okay, and then password, kailangan mo mag-create. So, let's just say welcome01. Favorite ko talaga yan. Welcome01. It's really easy to remember kasi. Ayan, so I'm just going to type it in as well. Okay, password for user. Kailangan i-document mo to guys kasi mahirap na kapag, lalo na pag nagre-restore ka. Kailangan documented lahat ng galaw mo. 01. Ayan yung ating password. Okay? So going back, it says here that the password is very strong. Then create user. Okay, creating now. Oh, it already exists. Guys, pag sinabi niyang it already exists, hindi mo na nare-recognize niya yung dati or nare-recognize niya yung user na create natin. Ito. So since it's just saying that the WordPress or the user is already created, I think it's referring to this one, the database itself. So just ignore this, okay? Move on now to the next one. It says here, add user to database. So ito dapat yung clinic natin, not the other one. Sorry about that. So add user database, ayan. So, click on this one, okay? So, may kita mo dito ngayon, magre-reflect na dito yung WordPress 3, okay? Kasi ito yung create natin, which is WordPress 3. So, click on this, and then, database, the user is Jechapche WordPress 3, and the database should be the same one, WordPress 3 Jechapche. Then, click on add. Once you click on add, it will ask you to all privileges. Just hit on that. Make sure na naka all privileges siya like the other. And then click make changes. Okay. Ayun na, meron na siya dito guys. Sabi, you save Jechapche WordPress 3 privileges on the database for Jechapche 3. So now, let's go back to our cPanel. Since na-create na siya, I'm just going to show you na created na pala siya, okay? May kita mo dito yung WordPress 3, meron na siyang laman dito, okay? So, all we need to do, since 0 bytes pa siya, kasi wala pa yung table, hindi pa natin nagagawang i-restore. Nag-create lang tayo ng user database, okay? So, once this is done, let's go back now to our file upload. Tignan natin kung na-download na din siya. Here, there you go, 100%. So, since it's already 100%, let's just check on the file manager. Okay, let's just go back right here. Okay, and then click on file manager. Then click on test. Public and HTML, then test. Ayan, meron na siya. So, ito muna yung makikita nyo guys. So, since ito pa lang siya, ibig sabihin, naka-zip file pa siya. So, Coach, bakit zip file? Kasi, ayan yung binackup natin dito. Hindi naman siya kusang mag-unzip na lang and everything. You need to unzip it. So, Coach, paano natin siya i-unzip? So, that's really easy. Just click on extract. Okay, this time, click on extract on the top right corner of the screen. Alright, then click on the same one. Just click on extract file. Okay, so it will load a lot of time pala. Maya ako dun. Just for a second lang pala. Ito na siya. Ayan. Na-download na siya. Now, titignan natin yung website. Okay. Ito na siya. May kita mo na siya and everything. Meron na siyang own WP config and everything. Nandito rin yung backup na ginawa natin kanina. Pero mas malinis na siya, di ba? Now, let's just click this one. Tignan natin kung mag-a-appear na siya. Meron na siyang WordPress. Okay, the next thing that we need to do is to create a database. So, pag meron na siyang ganyan, ibig sabihin, installed na yung iyong WordPress. Now, do not add this, okay? Huwag ka munang pupunta dyan kasi pag nag-create ka ng sarili mong title dyan, guys, okay, mababago na yung WordPress mo, mag-start na sa dati. Kaya huwag mong gawin yan, okay? So, just close this one. And now, let's go back to PHP My Admin naman. Since yung file manager natin is okay na, okay, let's move on to PHP My Admin. Okay, here we go. So, once you click on PHP My Admin, anong next na gagawin natin? Restore. I-backup naman natin, i-restore naman natin yung ating database. So, a while ago, we created the username. Ito, Jechapche WordPress 3, right? So, just find it here. Okay, pag clinic mo yan, wala pa yan laman. Okay, no tables found in the database. Okay, so what we need to do next is to click or restore. Okay, just click on import. And this time, we need to choose the file. Okay, wala ka nang ibang kiklik dyan kundi choose the file. And then, eto na siya, yung SQL. Ayan, and then click on open. Ayan guys. And then, just scroll down a little bit. Wala ka nang kailangan i-click or i-unclick dyan. Just click on go. Okay, let's wait for it. Alright. So, yung commercial guys, alam nyo ba na ang pagba-backup lang ng WordPress is worth $75. Ang worth naman or ang cost naman ng pagre-restore ay worth $100 or something. So, ganun kamahal itong ginagawa natin ngayon. Alright, so it says here, import has been successfully finished. So, ibig sabihin na restore na natin ang ating WordPress database user. Now, we need to check kung connected ba yung WordPress na ginawa natin doon sa kabila. So, pag niload ko to, dapat hindi yung WordPress yung makikita ko, kundi ang website. Okay? So, let's just see. Alright, so let's just load for this one. Ay, hindi pala. Test pala dapat diba? Test.getchapter.com, sorry. Okay, let's load the test.getchapter.com. And ito na siya. Here we go. See how easy it is? How easy na mag-restore? But, last step that we need to do, make sure guys, the password of your PHP MyAdmin or your database and WordPress is the same. Okay, mali-mali pa ako ng type. WordPress is the same. So, paano natin gagawin yon? You just have to go back to your file manager. Okay, go to test again. Public_HTML, then go to test here. And then look for WP config. Ayan. Check lang natin kung nasa tamang lugar siya. Ayan. So, ito yung password. That's okay. Now, we need to change as well the password to your WordPress. Wala ka nang dapat galawin yan kasi gumagana naman yung website. Close this and then go back to PHP MyAdmin. Alright? Here, and just change the username here. Click on WP user. So, sorry, let me just repeat. So, once you are on the PHP MyAdmin, click on WordPress 3. Okay, kasi kailangan natin malaman kung ano ba yung password ng WordPress natin. Okay, kasi we don't know, right? So, need natin siyang i-change. So, go to WP user. So, the file name is WP user. Ayan. So, hanapin natin siya. Ito siya. And then, once you click on it, there's an option here, yung username dyan, or yung administrator mo. Then, ito yung current na user. So, just copy and paste that. So, we don't need that. Pero, kailangan mo lang i-copy paste just to make sure na if ever na mamali ka. Welcome 01, exclamation point. And then, click here on the right side or on the left side. Okay, then choose MD5. Once you choose MD5, scroll down a little bit. Then, click on go. And yun. Sabi niya, successfully changed na ang ating WordPress username. So, itest natin ngayon kung makakalagin ba tayo. Okay, checking now. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Just click on login, username and password. And then just type in the username and then welcome 01 exclamation point. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, yeah. Seems like it's showing perfectly fine. Now, alam nyo ka na kung paano mag-restore and backup ng WordPress. So, next, okay.